Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the division rivals. League. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Foden. Opportunity. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Pepe in central defence. Thomas Müller starts alongside Marco Reus in central midfield. And the starting striker today is Antoine Griezmann. Arnaut Danjuma. This is how the visitors will set up today. Emilio Martinez is the goalkeeper.
Oh, Derek, can he finish this?
There it is, and just the ideal start. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And beating the defender. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Well, they might be onto something. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? 2-0 now, and back underway. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Promising sequence, but the danger averted for now. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, the short corner routine. Makes his way in field. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Griezmann. Marco Reus. Reus. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Depay. Plenty of options. But they took care of the situation defensively. Alexandro. So a throw in here. And he's broken free. And the keeper's in trouble. Well, 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 how many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent. Is this going to be... Well, the referee might have to send him off. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan, and no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
Nunez. They've given it away. Buchanan. Phil Foden now. Nunez. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Tejon Buchanan. There to take it away. And they need to get tighter. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And he takes it away. Marco Reus. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. All hands on deck. A goal! Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have a FUT Rivals match coming up for you. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Griezmann. Into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Alisson begins in goal. Pepe plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Neymar! And a goal! Not bad for... Starters, they take an early lead. And back underway, 1-0 it is. A bit of running room now on the wing. Griezmann. Now that would be straightforward for any keeper. Lee Dong-jun. Well-timed tackle. Promising attack, this. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Griezmann. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Not a great pass. Griezmann, opportunity it is, and a goal, the equaliser, superb entertainment. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Nkunku. Real chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Pogba. Interception to snuff out the danger. Griezmann. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. It's Neymar's corner. And I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. Lemar. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Lee. And the pass could do damage. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Neymar. Lee. Di Maria now. It's Neymar. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. So back underway. Dead level, 2-2. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Griezmann. Griezmann! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And he was in the right place to intercept. Federico Valverde. Lamar. He saw the situation developing. Plenty of support here. Nkunku. Di Maria. Di Maria. Now with Diaby. Diaby. He's given it straight to the opposition. Meunier. Di Maria now. Lee. Well, can they be creative from here? He could pick out a teammate. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Diaby, a real opening now. Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Paul Pogba. Effective challenge. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Thomas Lemar. Chance to put them in front. A smart stop here. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Now, options are plenty. And he might be through here. Ball is loose. Lamar. Diaby. It should be. And how about that for a save? Can they hit on the break? Oh, in with a chance. Well, what a stop that was. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Griezmann prepared to fire. Well, threat averted. Oh, they have it again. Well, racing past his man. Can he finish? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to... be throwing it away from here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. It is to be a throw-in. He's got space. No possibilities in the centre. Can he put it in? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. And unable to keep possession. Nkunku, is it going to be? Nicely saved. Let's see about the delivery. Well, the pressure from his opponent was telling. Griezmann. Good tackle. Federico Valverde. And he's in. Still could be dangerous. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Well, it was a splendid piece of goalkeeping, but a goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. He has teammates around him. Nkunku, well, it could be on for him here. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. So a personnel change then.
Movimiento en el banquillo visitante, va a producirse una sustitución. Sale del terreno de juego con el 7, Lemar. Le sustituirá con el
Arnaud Danjuma.
Buchanan.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Nkunku, chances on. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Di Maria. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Nkunku. Will he find the net? Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Jude Bellingham. Griezmann. Griezmann. Reus. This is Müller. Müller. Griezmann in the middle. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. A really sumptuous ball. Griezmann. Oh, in with a chance. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. There to win it back. Nkunku. Oh, surely. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. And he has options available. Oh, great attacking play. The high press was very much on. Griezmann, can they convert? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just watch this again. A change of... pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Son. Pepe. Arnaud Danjuma. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Breaking at pace. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Oh, he's through here. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Di Maria! Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And the counter looks on here, options available. Keeper getting the touch. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. So they restart the game, and only one team in it. A bit of running room now on the wing. But nothing comes of it. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Just couldn't capitalise there. Arnaut Danjuma. Back with Vardy. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Valverde. Really good challenge. Son, and he's made headway. It has to be, surely. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we have a FUT Rivals match coming up for you. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And the lineup for the home side. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Pepe in central defence. Paul Pogba plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today
he can score here, Derek.
In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Pedro. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, no stopping him. This looks more than decent. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? So 2-0 now. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Now, what can they produce on the flank? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Griezmann. Di Maria. Now Griezmann. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. A bit sloppy in possession. And the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. It's a weighted pass. Can he put it in? Oh, a splendid header, but a fine save.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Neymar. Di Maria. Can he play it in? Griezmann. Pedro. On to Koke. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. What a shocking pass, really. Koke. Danjuma. Moving forward effectively. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Fred. And he's through here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Jude Bellingham. And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. Griezmann. Now Neymar. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. He's got the right idea with that pass. Pedro. Nobody's picked up Gabriel Jesus. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're getting ready to bring you Foot Rivals action. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Loves to attack from the wide areas. Koke crossing. Well, not a great ball played in. And the lineup for the home side. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Angel Di Maria starts with Neymar in the wide positions. And beginning the game up front today is Antoine Griezmann. Pedro. And return to Gabriel Jesus. Will it be? Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Over it comes. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Well, who would be a defender when the responsibility is one of trying to shackle Neymar?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little one-twos, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Thiago Silva. And Bellingham. It's just a natural reader of the game, Fred. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Danjuma. Beautifully disguised ball. Can he take advantage? In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, good-looking run. And it might be. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Now sending it in. That's fine goalkeeping to hold on to the corner. A very good tackle. What can they do from here? Oh, great defending. Being pressed. And pressed high. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Koke. Davies. And return to Koke. Can he finish? Off the post and back in play. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line. Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Superb block. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, no damage done. Griezmann. Di Maria. And Neymar. Timely intervention. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Di Maria. Now Griezmann. And Bellingham. Pedro. Extremely sloppy in possession. Di Maria. Tejon Buchanan. Has a go. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting. Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
And a bit more defending on their minds here, I think. Can he convert? And the keeper more than equal to it. Pedro. Well, they've given him too much space. Must be! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Well, she wanted to let the play flow, but in the end decided that that wasn't possible. Pogba. Di Maria now. In there by Di Maria. Well, they can keep possession of it now. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, that is how to play advantage. Is this the moment? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Oh, what an opportunity! Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And they need to get tighter here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now can they counter clinically? Pedro. And Thiago Silva knows a thing or two about blocking. Danjuma. Now Griezmann. Di Maria. Failed to keep hold of it. Super tackle and they've won possession. And Neymar just made sure nothing came of that. Fearless in possession. Griezmann. Getting forward. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. So a half an hour remaining. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Griezmann. Now with Jesus. Well, you've got to savour such moments. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Fred. Takes the shot. It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Bellingham. Arnaut Danjuma. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Griezmann. 20 minutes to go in this one. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Pedro. Chance here. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final effort. Just shows you how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Neymar. And here's Vardy. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Danjuma. Chance to play it in. Alert defending. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem has been...
Oh, Stuart, a chance! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Vardy. Pedro. Well, they've lost the ball. Arnaut Danjuma. Might really be able to trouble them here. Son. Return to Neymar. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Can they hit on the break? Defenders need to cover. Gabriel Jesus! There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, what on earth happened there? The supporters want to see him have a go. And the keeper got there. Can someone get on the end of this? Taking care of business defensively here. And space to attack. Oh, in with a chance. It has to be, surely. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Alisson begins in goal. Neymar plays. Oh, surely! A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Cunha. Kroos. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And an effective clearance. And Neymar. An alert piece of defending. Matheus Cunha. Good visualisation and execution. Sané. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have a FUT Rivals match coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Rashford. This looks more than decent. Rashford! That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Camara. On to Rashford. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Alphonse Areola begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Ricardo Pereira in the fullback positions. Marcus Rashford starts with Ousmane Dembele in central midfield. And the lead striker today is Anthony Martial. A good and fair challenge. This is how the visitors will set up today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Thomas Meunier plays with Alexandro as fullbacks. Neymar starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts with Jamie Vardy. Clears it away. Rashford. To jump in front. Reading it well. Martial! And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. And back underway. 1-0 it is. The cross is on. Good pressure high up the pitch. Alexandro. Now with Vardy. Vardy! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Goal for visitors.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Rashford. Won by Alexandro. Well, the fans really want him to shoot, and the keeper there to deal with it. It's a short one. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. High pressing at its best. Griezmann. Now Meunier.
This is a message for Mo Ali.
Given away by Pogba.
Please meet Jennifer Bassett at the ticket office.
Good technique displayed. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Neymar. Rashford. Can he put them ahead? Tremendous block. Rashford. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Martial. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! So there we have it. 2-1. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And unable to keep possession. And a throw-in forthcoming. Fofana. Curtis Jones. It's with Camara. Rashford. Super tackle and they've won possession. Neymar. Di Maria. Now Meunier. Pogba. And on to Bellingham. Big chance to get them on terms. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Who can he pick out? Well, able to close down the shot. It is to be a throw-in. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out. And Neymar! Well, racing past his man. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Boubacar Kamara. And Martial. Well, he's got past his man. He's in here. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Now the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Neymar. Was spot on with that challenge.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
A corner will ensue. Trying to pick out a teammate. That's very decisive goalkeeping. Pressing as a team. Martial. Kamara. Defended well. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time.
Substitution for the visitors.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway.
And number 3, Paul Pogba. Coming onto the pitch, number 15, Son. And number 7, Thomas.
Nice switch of play. Couldn't keep it. Well, the attack looks promising. Speculative effort here. Less than tidy on the ball, Martial. Not problematic for the keeper. And he takes it away. Dembele. Rashford. Oh, that's a really good run. Rashford! In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And a good tackle. Showing excellent vision. Martial, and he might wreak havoc. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Martial, and he's in. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Jesus. Zinedine Zidane. Careless in possession. Di Maria. This is how the visitors will set up today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Alexandro plays with Thomas Meunier as fullbacks. Neymar starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And up front, Jamie Vardy plays alongside Antoine Griezmann. Well, Zinedine Zidane, a player with a true eye for a pass, can finish pretty usefully as well. I wonder, Stuart, what you expect to see from him.
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
Wilting under the pressure. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Richarlison. And it's still on. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
So the corner played into the box. Well, it has come to nothing. What can they do from here? Oh, he looks threatening. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Jude Bellingham. Di Maria. Griezmann, opportunity it is. Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Bruno Guimaraes. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Gabriel Jesus. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Griezmann. Alexandro. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Zidane. An effective challenge. Richarlison. Gabriel Jesus. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Now, let's see what they can do here. Richarlison! What a save!
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
He has teammates around him. Griezmann. Alexandro. On to Neymar. Pogba. And now they have the ball back. Vardy. Vardy! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Lucas Paqueta. Now what can they produce on the flank? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Must take the lead here. And still danger here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Jude Bellingham. Paqueta. It's with Joelinton. And space to exploit, maybe. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. Oh, he's given the ball away. Vardy. Neymar. Now with Jesus. A foul, but advantage played. And a fine tackle. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Paqueta. Can they get themselves in front here? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And teammates around him. Oh, big chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. It's looking promising. And a fine cross. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. And with that, the first half draw. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Oh, he looks threatening. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. Untidy in possession. Really good challenge. Joelinton. And it's Gabriel Jesus. This could level it. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Well, the stats tell you everything. At times they've controlled possession, they've created some good opportunities going forward. There's been some good attacking play.
Gabriel Jesus! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Moving forward effectively. Well, in the end, it was rather straightforward for the goalkeeper, Stuart.
Well, he has to do better there. That's a really poor finish.
Gabriel Jesus. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And a good take under duress there. Di Maria. Now Meunier. Vardy. Griezmann! Oh, that is a superb save. Playing it in. It might still be problematic. Well, they can bring it out now. Oh, great defending. Guimaraes. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Read it superbly to take back possession. Gabriel Jesus. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Paul Pogba. Now Griezmann. He's in with a chance. Antoine Griezmann can celebrate his goal. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Griezmann. Griezmann! I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Ramos. Zidane on the ball. Richarlison. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. Well, back underway. And a glut of goals here. 3-2. Not high quality defending. Di Maria. Can they create something from here? Meunier. Great opportunity. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Richarlison. And it's Gabriel Jesus. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Just 15 minutes remaining. Paul Pogba. It's looking promising. Pogba! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Jesus. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play, and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
A routine save. Bruno Guimaraes. That's an exquisite pass from Gabriel Jesus. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, how about this? 4-3. A chance to whip it in. Griezmann. This could finish it. But no, the chance goes a-begging. Goodness gracious me.
Well, you just wonder, will that come back to haunt them? He has to do better there.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, he's given us away. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities. Late drama here! Level once more! Incredible scenes!
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Jesus, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And if you enjoy high score... And he's made headway! And the keeper does his job magnificently.
Well, no wonder he looks pleased with himself. He's just kept them in it here.
Now sending it in. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Good bit of pressing. And so the final whistle has sounded, and this game will go into the history books recorded. And now they get the ball rolling.